this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today? Hope everyone's doing fine. Gonna do my 1978 best albums, my favorite albums, 11 favorite albums from 1978. So we're up to that year already, and I want to thank, if you watched the beginning of my video, my little intro. I tried to make an intro. My friend Earl from And Justice for Earl made me a nice new logo, and I used the old logo too because my wife liked the old logos. I kind of put them on there. And the little song playing is actually my friend Chris and I. We did a little jam thing in the 90s. I kind of threw that in there because I didn't want to get any copyright strike putting a real song in there. So it's a song that he wrote, his own riff. So my friend Chris did it. So hopefully, that's just, I want to throw that in there. So anyway, we're going to do my 11th favorite from 1978. So people seem to be enjoying this, the ones that are watching this. I kind of appreciate that. So first we're going to do a couple honorable mentions. I only get 2 honorable mentions because I don't want to go crazy with this. I keep doing too many of them, but I decided just to do 2. And the first one is Paul Stanley's 78 solo album. Really good. Almost made the top 11. And Boston's second one, Don't Look Back. Another really, really good one. So let's get to the top 11 here. Okay, so first of all, number 11 is maybe what I haven't talked about ever on here, but really great album, and it is Dictators, Blood Brothers. This one has Ross the Boss from Manowar, before he was in Manowar. So that's the main guitarist on this one, and see if you can see him on here. There's the band. So I can't see him. Look at that. There we go. Really good. Really excellent album. It's more like I had the first 2 also. And the others will come back one, but these are the ones I have. But this album has a Faster and Louder. Great opener. Fantastic song. Baby Let's Twist. No Tomorrow. The Minnesota Strut. What It Is and Slow Death. Really, really, really good album. If you never heard this album, find it and put it on. It's really, really excellent album. My next number 10 is from the debut from this band, and that's Molly Hatchet. Great. It's a really great debut. Probably my favorite one. This and the second one, but this one of course has hold on because it's such a small print here. This one of course has Bounty Hunter, Gator Country, The Creeper, Dreams I'll Never See, which is an Allman Brothers song they did. They did a really nice job, but I really like this version. Kind of better than the Allman Brothers version, but really great. An awesome cover, Frank Frazetta cover. They always have great covers, Molly Hatchet. Kind of draws you to the band, really. But they're not like heavy, but just great Southern rock. Really good stuff. That's my number 10. My number 9 is UFO, Obsession. People put this one on the top echelon of the UFO albums. I don't have all the UFO albums. There's so many albums. I don't have them all. I do have quite a bit, though. But this one, of course, has Only You Can Rock Me. Looking out for number 1, Hot and Ready, Cherry, Born to Lose, Pack It Up and Go. Great stuff in the 70s. Once they got past the space rock, whatever they were doing, this was just stellar stuff up to the 80s. Anyway, great. Number 9. My number 8 is this. Is my 8 and number 7. I kind of flip flop either way, but. I mean, it's hard to pick which one, but I'm gonna go with this one, and it's Queen, Jazz. I always like this one. This is like, not that they're heavy, but it's got some heavy stuff on it. I mean, it's got Fat Bottom Girls on this one, Bicycle Race, Let Me Entertain You, really heavy rocker, Dead on Time, really heavy rocker. That's one of the fastest songs and heavier songs the Queen does, so that's a great run too. Don't Stop Me Now, another pretty famous song, and ends up with more of that jazz, which is kind of like just like they go through all the songs with the little another song over it, if you understand what I mean. We have to listen to it. People know the album. Really good stuff, though. That's my number 8 is Jazz. Number 7 is from Rush, Hemispheres. Another really great album. This one has Cygnus X Book 2. It's also got The Trees, Circumstances, La Villa Strangiato, another great instrumental by Rush. That's an excellent instrumental. I mean, one of my favorite ones by them. And it's just a fantastic album. So anyway, that's my number 7. My number 6 is Judas Priest, Killing Machine, or in America's Hellbent for Leather, because America didn't like the title of Killing Machine. But this is my Killing Machine. This is the version I have, and this one is top-notch. Priest, delivering the goods. Rock Forever, Evening Star, Hellbent for Leather, of course. Take on the World, and they do the Green Man Lee shoot the two-prong crown. That's the Fleetwood Mac song. They redid and do an excellent job. But Killing Machine, Running Wild, Evil Fantasies. It's great. It's great Priest album. So that's why it's on here. My number 5 is the debut from this band, and this band would change the landscape of music for years to come, and still feeling the effects. And we lost, of course, the key member up here a couple years ago, which is so sad. And that's the debut from Van Halen. And this is like one of people's top albums, even for a debut. But they get such great albums. I love Van Halen. And of course, it's got Run with the Devil, Eruption, the great Eruption, which all guitar players tried to mimic and do whatever they could to do that. So that sound, they just everything. And talk about love. Jamie's Crying, I'm the One, Atomic Punk, Little Dreamer, Ice Cream Man, the little David Lee Roth his kind of shtick, and On Fire. So great debut, classic. Number 4 is my favorite guitar player. And his solo album, 78, Ace Frehley. Absolutely love this one. You think it's kind of low, but it's not really low. It's just hard to break them all. But they have such albums that are just as good. And this could be like a 4-way tie, with this with my list there. But Rip It Out. Oh, Rip It Out's an amazing song. Speeding Back to My Baby, which is a great song too. Snowblind, Ozone, New York Groove. The only hit from the 4 solo albums is New York Groove. Wiped Out, Fractured Mirror, another great instrumental from Ace. He really is good. I mean, he was a really good guitar player. Really good. He wasn't the greatest guitar player, not the most technical guy, but he inspired so many guitar players. It's not funny for what he can do, and I just love Ace. So there you go. That's my number 4. My number 3, another great album, early album from them, and AC/DC, Powerage, another great album. I say it all the time. This is just a great one. Rock and Roll Damnation, Down Payment Blues, Give Me a Bullet, Love, Give Me a Bullet. Riff Raff, Sin City, of course, that one they still play. Gone Shooting, I Love, What's Next to the Moon, Up to My Neck and You, Kicked in the Teeth, another great one. Yeah, Powerage, another great album. Number 2 and number 1. Well, number 2 is the last album that this great singer appears on, and that's Rainbow, Long Live Rock and Roll. Stellar album. I mean, it's not going to beat Rising, in my opinion, but it's got Long Live Rock and Roll, Lady of the Lake, LA Connection, Gates of Babylon, another just epic song, Kill the King, of course, The Shed, I love The Shed, Sensitive to Light, Rainbow Eyes, like a nice, sweet song that one is. I mean, they don't have a lot of songs on their albums, the early ones, but the songs they put on great songs. This is what I was saying. This made last one I talked about. This is why the albums of the 70s and 80s were better. They just put on what they needed and then left it alone. It was great. So there you go. It's my number 2. And my number 1 is one of my favorite album by this band, if you see one of my other videos on him. And that's Judas Priest, Stay in Class. Love Stay in Class. It opens up with Exciter. I mean, come on. Exciter. Jesus. White Heat, Red Hot, Better by You, Better Than Me. That was the Spooky Tooth song that got them in trouble with the whole lawsuit. And of course, Stay in Class, Invader, Saints in Hell, my favorite song on here, Saints in Hell. Savage, Beyond the Realms of Death. Oh, it's great. Fantastic album. So anyway, that is my top 11 albums by from 1978. So anyway, what do you guys think of it? Tell me in the comments your albums like 1978. You guys give me so many albums I don't get. I missed a lot. Like I said, I did so many honorable mentions. I'm just trying to make these videos not as crazy as last time. But anyway, so anything you do like, please put in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And till next time, keep rocking metal alive. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.